So one of the coolest things about having AirPods and an Apple Watch is that these two things are actually able to talk to each other without your iPhone. But if you're having issues connecting your AirPods to your Apple Watch, I'm going to show you how to troubleshoot that in this video. Let the download begin. So if you're new here and you want to learn how to use and troubleshoot your devices, plus some other cool tech stuff, we can help. All you gotta do is hit that subscribe button and that bell for notifications so you don't miss or release some cool, helpful content. So one of the first things I'm going to show you in this video is just how you pair your AirPods to your Apple Watch to begin with. And that's actually pretty simple. All you gotta do is pair your AirPods to your iPhone. Once the iPhone is paired to the AirPods, you can go into your Apple Watch and see that your AirPods are now listed as an option for sound to be cast to. And the way that works is that basically anything that you have paired to that particular Apple ID, it's paired across all the devices you own. So once you pair it to an iPhone, it's paired to an iPad, it's paired to a Mac, paired to your Apple Watch. That's the beauty of the Apple ecosystem. But if the problem is that the AirPods just aren't pairing to the watch, you can try to follow these steps and see if that fixes your problem. Now, since it's all about connections, you want to make sure you check the connections on your Apple Watch itself. You want to go into the general quick settings of the Apple Watch, check to make sure you're not on Do Not Disturb, check to make sure you're not on airplane mode, check to make sure you're not on power save mode. You want to make sure that your watch is running at full power, at full settings in order to access these Bluetooth devices. As soon as you activate anything that saves power or helps prolong the battery life of the watch, one of the first things those things usually stop is connections. So it usually turns off your Wi-Fi, usually turns off your Bluetooth. So turning those options back on, making sure that they're on, can help connect your Apple Watch to your AirPods. So another thing you want to do is make sure the Apple Watch is as updated as possible. I know with the newest releases of the Apple AirPod Pros, you have to be running a certain level of iOS for that device to even properly communicate with the iPhone and the Apple Watch itself. So if you're having some issues connecting your AirPods to your Apple Watch, you definitely want to make sure that the watch is at the latest iOS version, and you can check that via the companion app. You go in, you hit that general setting, you have that update option there. Click on that update option, make sure that there's no updates currently available for the Apple Watch. That way you know you're at the current most updated version of watchOS. So the next thing you want to do is try a reset of the Apple Watch itself, and that's just basically powering it down and powering it back up. It's the most simplest thing you can do, but it ends up fixing a lot of different issues you may have with your devices. So just go ahead and hard press that side button until you have the power off option appear. Go ahead and slide that option to power off the Apple Watch. Wait a couple of seconds and then power it back up, and try to see if the AirPods become available as a device for you to cast your sound to. This can definitely help to fix that problem sometimes, but if not, on to the next tip. So the next thing we're going to try is unpairing the AirPods from your phone. And again, the reason why we're doing it directly from the phone itself is because the phone is acting as the gateway that's talking between the two devices. Pairing it to your phone pairs it to your watch. So if you go into your Bluetooth settings of your iPhone, you hit that little I option, I guess it's an I button that's right next to the name of your AirPods. You have the ability to forget the AirPods in that option. If you hit that forget button, it basically unpairs your AirPods across all your devices. And what you would then do is just go back through the initial setup of the AirPods to your iPhone and then check to see if that propagates down to your Apple Watch and now gives you access to your AirPods. Now, also, after you've done the forget option, you want to make sure you reset your phone just after that particular step. What that does is just, it clears out everything inside the system and gives you a fresh start to set up the AirPods once more. So reset, reset, reset. All else fails, you want to drop the nuclear bomb on it. So the next step is going to be to reset your Apple Watch completely. I know it seems like a drastic measure, but just erasing all the content from the Apple Watch and restoring from a backup or restoring from new, if you don't care about losing any of the settings, can give you a fresh start with the Apple Watch and end up fixing a lot of connection issues you're having. If there's something that's just causing an issue, if there's something that's just nagging and not properly working the way that it's supposed to, resetting, going into your settings of the Apple Watch companion app, going into general, having that reset option at the bottom, click it, and then you have that big red message that appears that you're going to delete all the information and delete all data. Go through with that, set up the watch as new, and then try to do the connection once more, and hopefully that will fix all the issues you're having connecting your AirPods to your Apple Watch. Now, if all else fails and none of these troubleshooting steps work, your next step is going to be to reach out to Apple support. They're pretty good, and sometimes it's a hardware issue and not a software issue that you can troubleshoot that's causing the problem. Never be afraid to reach out to support if you've done all the steps you can do and the problem is still happening. If you have some steps that can fix this problem that I didn't share in this video, go ahead and share that in the comment section below. And if you guys want to learn a little bit more about the new AirPod Pros that were just released, go ahead and check out this video here. This is something that YouTube believes you'd enjoy watching. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, subscribe with that bell for notifications so you don't miss when we release some cool, helpful content like this one. Until next time, guys. Peace.